let me record this one. Okay, so many commercial software package can be used for business analytics lah. For example, we have Microsoft Excel, we have Tableau, we have SPSS, R, Power BI, and we have and the current one yang berbayar lah, commercial kan, which is a Rapid Miner, SAS, and so on lah. All software package can be used to for business analytics. But in spreadsheet software such as Microsoft Excel ataupun Google Spreadsheet is widely available across all area of business lah, and most of the business will have Microsoft Office software kan. So it's actually is widely available for everybody lah. So spreadsheet provide a flexible modeling environment for manipulating data and developing and solving models. So Microsoft Excel ni is a quite advanced software lah untuk data analytics, right? So kita tak perlu pun beli software yang mahal. So we just have Microsoft Excel can do any spreadsheet ataupun data analytics, right? So now basic Excel skill yang kita akan tengok adalah opening, saving and printing. Right, this is yang ke atas. Kalau kita buka Microsoft Excel, let's say I open the new one, right? So kita boleh nampak dekat atas ni kita ada home, insert, draw, layout and so on lah. This is what we call as a tab lah. This is a tab. So dekat home ni kita ada macam-macam lah. Kita ada let's say atas power button ni kita boleh customize. Actually we have paste and so on lah. So basically kita tengok dekat sini opening, saving and printing. So kita boleh open, saving and printing files using workbook and worksheet, moving around a spreadsheet, and then we can do a selecting cells and range, insert and deleting rows, column, right? This one is a function lah in Excel. Entering data and editing data, formulas, right? Formatting data, semua Excel boleh buat lah. And working with the text string, formatting data and text, modifying the appearance of spreadsheet. Semua ni Excel boleh buat. So dalam this one tak ada dalam buku So I my own notes Nanti akan bagi slide ni dekat you all, maybe on Monday lah, right? Monday akan bagi slide ni dekat you all lah dengan lecture videos. Right, so kita tengok dekat sini for Excel 365 ribbon, right? But before we proceed further, I just want to make sure, do you have Microsoft Excel? Or you are not using Microsoft Excel, you guna Microsoft Open Office? Siapa yang menggunakan selain daripada Microsoft Excel? Can you raise your hand or give some note? Ataupun semua yang menggunakan Excel? Semua guna Excel kan? Microsoft Excel. So how to know you are using Microsoft Excel? So if you are using Microsoft Excel, you just type Excel. So you akan nampak this symbol lah, this icon, right? Kalau icon yang lain daripada ini, so itu bukan Excel lah, itu mungkin Open Office. So kalau you menggunakan Open Office, the first two chapter ni you can do lah. Basically you boleh buat. Tapi bila you nak pergi ke data analytic, basic descriptive statistics, inferential statistics, then you have a trouble because add-in tu tak ada, right? You kena cari add-in yang lain. So now kita tengok dekat sini, dekat atas ni kita ada tabs lah. This is what we call tabs, file, home, insert, page layout and so on lah, nanti Acrobat lah. So if you look at mine, nampak sini I ada power pivot pun ada kat sini tapi this one is a add-in lah, right? So basically we have home, the basic one lah, home, insert, draw. This is also optional lah. Kalau you plug in the tablet, drawing tablet, dia akan keluar lah. Kalau tak plug in drawing tablet, dia tak keluar, right? And then we have page layout, formula, data, review, view, help, Acrobat lah. So Acrobat also add in juga kan. So basically kalau yang basic betul-betul sampai help saja. Yang this one 1, 2, 3 draw ni add in lah. Okay. So dekat tengah-tengah ni we have a button. So there are a lot of button for each tab, right? For each tab you have a lot of button. Let's say for example for home button ni we have paste, cut, format, painter, and then we have font, group. So setiap satu button ni dia dalam satu group. Let's say clipboard, this one satu group. Font satu group, this one. Alignment, this one semua ni satu group. Numbers, style, cell, editing, idea and sensitivity lah. So kalau you menggunakan screen kecil kan, maybe you akan tak dapat the full view lah. Kalau macam kalau you guna screen yang besar, maybe dia akan dapat penuh lah. So kalau tak dapat penuh, maybe you boleh tengok macam sorry, I buat macam ni lah. Let's say kalau you tak dapat penuh, dia akan dapat macam ni, dia akan dalam group, right? So you kena tekan bawah lah kalau you punya screen kecil kan. So you need to remember, bukan tak ada semua button ni, tapi kalau you punya screen kecil, dia akan minimize, right? So you kena tekan-tekan sikit lah. Alright. So dalam font ni we have font lah. This is basic kan, alignment, so how to center, this one right alignment, left alignment. This is what we call indentation, right? So this one tab dari punya text lah, oriented lah, 90 degrees ke 170 degrees ke. This is a wrap tab, merge center. We have numbers, conditional formatting. This one kita akan pakai next topic, chapter number 3 nanti kita akan tengok. Conditional formatting, format table. This is style lah, right? Whether you want to put heading ke, right? This is very good one. Tapi nanti kita akan tengok kalau kita ada masa. And then we have cell, whether you want to insert, format ataupun delete lah. Alright, and then we have editing and so on. So insert tab kita ada banyak juga. So kita akan pakai insert tab on next chapter. We have table, pivot table, illustration, add-ins, right? This is very good. Charts, we are going to use chart most of the time. Chart and spotlight lah. Nanti kita akan pakai these two group ni, chart and spotlight on next chapter. Right, filters is we're going to use on chapter number 4 lah, right? Which is descriptive statistics and so on lah. And it's more very important kan. So draw is nothing much. Page layout is about page layout, right? Formulas, then on chapter number 4 kita akan banyak pakai formulas, right? And data, this is when you want to import data or custom the data set lah, right? Sort, filter and so on lah, right? And then we have reviews, right? This one there are some important group or function that we can use later on, right? And so on lah. This is view, and then help. This is very helpful kalau help function, help button ni. So if you you want to find any function kan yang you tak faham, ya, ataupun you cari-cari tak jumpa, you boleh go to help ataupun you can go to search lah. So dia very helpful lah. You boleh cari senang saja. Right? Alright. That's all for the tabs. Right? The tabs and ribbon. Right? For Excel 365. Right? So ada yang menggunakan Excel yang lain daripada Excel 365. So Excel 365 is provided by UiTM, right? It's a free, okay, it's not a free software, but UiTM subscribe it and give to all the students and staff lah. So you can use UiTM email to log into Microsoft website and download Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Office lah. It's already in a subscription for UiTM staff and students. Right, so provided you are using a UiTM punya email address lah. Okay, ada soalan tak berkenaan dengan ribbon ni? So I think this is quite simple and straightforward lah kan. So then when you use Excel, bila kita guna Excel, there are Excel formula lah. This is we going to use a lot of formula, right, to calculate or to compute something. We going to use formula. So for example, let's say A, this is we have a formula A minus B P power of 5 plus C divided by D. Right, so in Excel kita akan letak A minus is this white symbol, B multiply dengan P kuasa power of 5. So multiply is star lah. Power of 5 is this one. Right? Apa orang panggil ni, I tak ingat lah. Tiga segi atas ni kan, apa nama? Ya Allah, lupa. Tak apa, nanti I cari dia punya apa pronunciation to this. And plus C divide by D. So slash is represent as divide lah. So this is how you enter the Excel formula. Provided when you want to enter Excel formula, you should start with the reference lah. Right? This is what we call a reference. Right? When we have absolute reference and relative reference. Nanti kita akan tengok apa itu absolute reference and relative reference. Right, so this is some mathematical arithmetic operator. So if you want to use addition, this is on page number 5 kan, semua ada dalam ni. Page number 5, if you want to do a plus, this is the addition lah, addition is plus. So comparison operator equal to, right, so this is equal, maksudnya equal to lah. More than is greater than, less than is less than, more than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Right, this is not equal to. And this is a multiplication, which is star. Right, slash division, maksudnya bahagi. This is exponential, exponentiation. So maksudnya kuasa lah. And this is a percentage. This is a basic mathematical operator. So I think kita boleh tengok nanti in next. So before we go that, let's say kita tengok satu function macam mana nak pakai the mathematical formula. So I hope you already download the file. This is a file number 1, which is reference relative absolute. So let's say kita buat satu mathematical for operator lah, right? So let's say I nak buat addition, right? So addition, I nak buat addition, let's say I nak buat 1 tambah 1. So equal, I start with equal 1 tambah 1. So equal ni maksudnya apa? Maksudnya adalah reference lah. So we start with equal ni. So to tell Excel compute the next operation. So Excel akan compute lah. Kalau kita letak 1 tambah 1, dia tak akan compute lah. Right? So you need to put equal. Right? I think most of you already know about this. This is very basic. Kita start dengan basic dulu. Next chapter is going to be very tough sikit lah. And then subtraction. So let's say we want to do 16 minus 4. So it should be equal to 12. Right? Boleh ikut kah? Ada rasa I buat cepat sangat kah?
So far okay.
So far okay. Okay lah, sebab this is very simple kan. Sat I nak tengok how to ya. So boleh tengok dia punya formula lah. Equal 1 plus 1 lah. So let's say multiplication. So 4 multiply with 5. So tapi macam ni dia takkan calculate lah. So apa you kena buat? You kena masukkan reference lah. So reference dia 4 multiply with 5. So let's say another one is division. So equal 16 divided by 4. So another one is exponentiation is, let's say 2 power of 2 power of 2. So, oops, 2 power of 2. Right, and then another one is percentage. So let's say 2%, right? Tapi basically kena letak tapi tak payah 2% tak payah letak lah. Let's say kita tutup balik formula, so dia akan dapat the result lah. Right? So let's say kita letak equal to 2%, so benda yang sama lah, right? Ataupun kita nak calculate 100 multiply with 2%, so dia akan dapat 200 lah. Right? So that one is very basic. Now let's look at relative and absolute reference. Relative and absolute reference. So in relative and absolute reference, the cell reference can be relative or absolute lah. Right? Cell reference can be relative or absolute. Using a dollar sign before a row or column label create an absolute reference. So kalau you tak menggunakan dollar signs, right, dia tak akan jadi absolute. Right, kalau kita menggunakan tak menggunakan dollar sign, dia akan jadi relative reference. Kalau guna dollar sign, which is this one, dia akan jadi absolute reference. So dollar sign dia ada tiga. Satu yang apit mengapiti dia ada di tengah-tengah lah, di sebelah kiri dan sebelah kanan kan, of alphabet. So this one kita baca dekat sini, kalau kita this one, maksudnya dia akan fix dekat situ, right? Dia tak akan lari lah, dia tak akan berubah. Kalau di sebelah kiri before row label, so kita tengok this one. This one before column label. For example, on the left hand side ni kan, they keep reference to column B, right? So dia akan keep on column. Right, kalau kita selepas alphabet, right, so dia akan fix to row. Kita boleh highlight this one. I think I should highlight. Wait, should highlight this one. This one fix. Reference to column. Right, so kalau dia dua-dua ni, maksudnya keep reference to fix. Right, they fix no matter where the formula is copied. Right, so this is about absolute and reference, relative reference. Right, boleh faham ke? Kalau kita nak tengok example dulu. So macam ni. Contoh, okay, kita tengok example lah. Right, let's say this one. Right, page file number 1 lah, reference relative absolute 1. So kalau kita tengok dekat sini, I have total revenue, total expenses, net income, right? So for year 2001 until 2007. So let's say I nak cari net income. So net income will be total revenue minus total expenses lah. So I letak equal, which is reference. I cari revenue minus expenses. Right? So I tekan enter lah. So dia akan calculate 20,000 minus 12,003. So dia akan dapat this one lah. So what happen kalau I nak dia turun bawah, maksudnya calculate for the rest. So I just tarik lah dekat sini, ataupun I double click, right? I double click ataupun I tarik, right? So dia akan calculate kan. So now what happen here, kita tengok dekat sini. Look at the formula, right? So first formula I letak B3. B3 means that column B, row number 3. Right, so this is a B3, right? C3 is column C, row 3. So kalau kita tengok kat sini, bila I tarik bawah, so dia akan turut ikut yang bawah ni. Maksudnya for the next one, B4 minus C4. B5 minus C5. So dia tak fix kepada B3 ataupun C3. Boleh faham ah? Very simple. Right? So this is what we call relative reference lah. Right? So for absolute reference, tadi kita tahu kalau dia sebelah kanan, right? Sebelah kanan it's fix the row. Kalau di sebelah kiri it's fix the column. Right? Boleh So nampak sini I dah bagi this one in page number 6, right? Page number 6 boleh tengok kalau sebelah kanan fix to the row, sebelah kiri fix to the column. Right, kalau dua-dua belah maksudnya dia fix terus. Dia tak ada dia tak lari. So kita tengok the absolute reference lah. So absolute reference maksudnya I nak tengok to fix to this one. Let's say I ada maximum score 100. Ada total grade. So Nasir 95, Abu, Ali, Aunty Aliyah. Right? So we have this is the grade. So I nak cari percentage. So macam mana I nak cari percentage? So nak cari percentage means that I need to multiply lah, divide lah. So 95 divide by 100, multiply with 100%. So I akan dapat percentage lah. So let's say I letak macam ni. So 95 divide by 100 ni, right? So I tekan enter. So I dapat 95%. Tapi provided this one I dah format lah. So that's why I dapat 95% dalam bentuk percentage. So you right click, you tekan format cell. Alright, then you tekan percentage lah. Right, so dia akan dapat percentage. So what happen kalau I drag ke bawah ataupun double click? So you see, this dia still give a numbers, but you tengok numbers ni sekarang kadang-kadang dia macam tak logic, because the percentage cannot be exceed 100%, right? Sebab kita punya is a normal percentage, cannot be exceed lebih daripada 100%. So let's look at the formula back. So kalau kita tengok dekat sini, this is correct, right? 95 divided by 100, B3. Nampak B3 is 100 kan? So remember B3 is 100. So kalau kita tengok second row 85, tapi dia divide dengan B4. So dia tak fix ke 100 ni. So right? So something wrong lah dekat sini kan? So apa yang kita kena buat adalah kita nak kena fixkan dia. So letak dollar sign dekat tengah-tengah. So dua-dua belah, right? B sebelum B selepas B, right? So bila letak dollar sign, then you double click. So you nampak tak the numbers nampak logik lah. Kalau kita tengok dekat show formula, so yang belakang ni semua dia tak hilang, right? Dia akan fix satu tempat sahaja. Boleh faham? Are you okay? Boleh faham kan? Hello? Alright, good. So this is what we call as absolute reference lah. Right? Now, kita tengok kepada the next one, which is a mixed reference. Mixed reference ni, let's say I ada 10 in my column row. Dekat setiap row ni ada numbers berbeza lah. This is 10, this is 20, 30, 40, 50. So I nak create a multiplication table. Maksudnya 10 kali 1 sepatutnya 10. 10 kali 2, 20. Maksudnya 20 kali 1, 20. 20 kali 4 dekat sini berapa? 80. Right. So I nak multiplication table. So now let's say kita buat macam ni. Let's say equal 10 multiply with 1. Right. 10 multiply with 1. So dia akan dapat number yang betul. So let's say kita tarik ke hujung ni. So now apa yang kita nampak dekat sini, something not right. Right. 10 kali 3 kenapa 60? 10 kali 4 240. So maybe kita tengok dekat sini, dia dah kali dengan D5. Right? So D5 ni betul, dia C6, maksudnya dia move. So kita tak nak dia move, right? So bila kita tak nak dia move, kita nak dia stay dekat sini. So kita ambil stay on row dekat mana? So let's say kita tengok balik slide, row di sebelah kanan, right? Row di sebelah kanan. Boleh faham apa yang cakap? So let's say kita tengok betul tak apa yang buku cakap kan? So row di sebelah kanan. So kanan. Okay. So betul ke buku ni cakap? Page number 6 ni. So kita try to highlight, to tarik kan? So bila kita tarik sama juga. Kenapa Maksudnya buku ni bagi tahu kita tengok yang sebelah ni. Ni betul D5. D6. Nampak tak? Apa jadi kat sini? Kalau I buka formula lah bagi you nampak. So what happened here? Dia highlight B5 dekat sini. Alright, B6. Alright, good. Tapi dia move. Dia tak stay macam buku cakap. Dia akan by row. Right? So, I think this one di sebelah kanan ni adalah by column lah. Maksudnya dekat sini. Dia akan move dekat sini. So, sepatutnya yang by row, dia sepatutnya sebelah kiri. Right? Sebelah kiri. So, bila you tarik this one, baru betul. Right? So, dia akan fix dekat sini. Dia tak akan berubah. Kalau let's say, kita show the formula, okay, now dia tak akan berubah. B6, always B6. So, what happen kalau I turun bawah? Let's say kalau I nak turun bawah ni kan. So, what happen? So, kita tengok di sini, bila turun bawah, now dia jadi pelik. What happen here? So, kita tengok dekat sini, B7, C6. Nampak tak? You faham tak apa yang buat ni? Kan I cakap sorang-sorang je ni. So, nampak tak? Alright, good. So, bila dekat sini, dia akan turun bawah. C5, this is correct, C5. But, bila turun bawah, C6, C7, C8, C10, C9. So, dia akan turun. So, kita nak dia fix juga dekat column. So, what we do is, let's say, I tutup formula balik. So, let's say, this one I letak sebelah, I nak fixkan by column lah. So, by column is di sebelah kanan. Right? So, bila I fix di sebelah kanan, I turun bawah. So, nampak? Baru betul. So, daripada sini, I tarik ke hujung ni dan turun bawah. Right. Baru I dapat multiplication table. So, you tengok formula. Nampak tak dia punya perbezaan dia? So, di sebelah kiri ni dia akan fix di kolom row ni. Di sebelah kanan dia akan fix by column lah. Okay. Boleh faham? Okay, good.
Boleh, Doktor.
Alright. So, this one very simple kan? So, I think tingkatan 2, tingkatan 1 ataupun sekolah rendah pun dah belajar sikit kan? I'm not sure sekolah rendah lah, tapi tingkat sekolah menengah dah belajar lah, I think. Right. So, next. This one example. Okay, next, since you already understand, now kita nak tengok basic Excel function. So, let me shut down this one. Tutup tak, save. So, you boleh save lah, ha? You boleh save dalam you punya okay, now I ada dataset ni. You buka dataset number 2, which is basic Excel skill part 1 latihan, right? Nombor 2. Right. So, I ada dataset. So, I ada lebih kurang banyak lah. Maybe 107. So, kalau I scroll down dekat sini. So ada 107 data. 107 data. So now, apa yang nak buat, nak tengok sini. I nak tahu macam mana nak cari minimum value, maximum value, the total value, average which is mean, and we want to count, and satu lagi count if. This one kita nak tengok ada function lah. Right, count if and count A is a different lah. So it's about count A juga, right? Which is kalau kita nak tengok ada useful count type, kita ada count A, which is number of non-blank cell. Count blank, kita nak tengok berapa banyak blank cell. And count if S is kita nak masukkan beberapa kriteria lah. Right, so function yang kita nak tengok adalah the minimum value, maximum. Kalau tengok dalam page number 7, minimum MIN range ni adalah to find the minimum value in range of cell. Max adalah maximum value in range of cell. Summation, which is we want to find the total lah, total value. This is average, the mean, and then this is one we want to count the number of cell within the range that match specific criteria. So this one is not specific criteria. This is we just want to count the number of cell in range lah. Count if is we want to count the number of cell within the range that match specified criteria lah. And kalau kita tengok dalam page number 7, dia ada satu lagi which is count if S. And this one is about to count number of cell within multiple range that match specific criteria for each range. Nanti kita akan tengok example baru you faham lah. Right, so example yang kita tengok adalah purchase order data. This is in basic Excel skill lah, part 1. So we have basically 7 variable lah. 7 variable. The first one is smallest and largest quantity, total order cost, average number of per month of month per order. And we have number of purchase order placed, number of order placed for O-rings, and AP term. This is a space-time technology, and total cost for all A-frame fastener lah. Right. So now let's look at this one dulu. Alright. So let's say I buat macam ni, bagi nak bagi nampak je sebenarnya. Buat salah satu lah. Actually there is a right. So let's say first you nampak boleh nampak MS slide kan? Okay. First I nak cari minimum quantity. So let's say I letak dalam bentuk, oops, apa ni? Bentuk dalam table lah, senang nampak kan? Okay. Minimum quantity. So nak cari minimum quantity, I just this is the quantity kan? So I just letak reference MIN. So kalau you notice that, you nampak tak, bila I type MIN, dia akan bagi drop down menu, drop down option lah. So dia ada mean, MIN, mean A, mean if else, minute, mean burst, macam-macam lah, apa yang berkaitan dengan mean lah. So let's say kita nak cari mean, the first one. So it return the smallest, dia akan bagi description sekali kat kita ni. Return the smallest number in set of value, ignore logical value in text. So let's say kita letak mean. So bila kita tekan tab, right, so dia automatically adjust lah our smallest capital letter tu jadi capital letter. So dia akan bagi, this is dia punya argument and formula function. This is a function, this is an argument lah. So dia kata the first one is mean formula function, dan kurungan dia letak number 1 and number 2 until number next number lah. Kalau kita nak tahu dia punya ni apa berkenaan dengan dia punya description, you boleh click that one lah. So you click that one, so dia akan keluar function help file. Dalam help file dia bagi tahu, okay, this article describe formula syntax and usage of mean function in Microsoft Excel. So dia kata dekat sini the syntax is mean number 1 until number 2 until next lah. So dia kata kat sini mean number 1 number 2 and dot is the number 1 is optional, subsequent numbers are optional. Number 1 to 255 number which you want to find the minimum values. So kita boleh highlight lah. It's a range. So example dia bagi kat sini. Very good. Excel is very good actually. So let's say dia bagi that this is the data. So you nak cari minimum value, the smallest number range from A2 to A6. This is A2 to A6 lah. Sekejap. This is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 lah. Okay. So kita just highlight A2 until A6. Nampak tak? A2 until A6. Right? So dia akan bagi result 2 lah. Nampak tak? Okay. So this one, kita highlight this one for quantity kan. So and we highlight everything and we put tutup kurungan balik. So kita akan dapat 70. Okay, boleh faham ah? Very simple. So maximum value sama juga. Maximum quantity. So you just highlight from quantity for the first one until the last one, 110. So you tekan enter. 40,050 quantity. Boleh setakat ni? Alright, good. So next is total order amount. We just put total is summation lah. Summation sama juga. We just need to put the range. Total order amount. Order amount is this one. So we highlight everything and click enter lah. So kalau tak cukup, kita boleh besarkan sikit, which is 2 million. Right? 2 millions 953. So average AP term. So if you want to find the average or mean, you just type average. Right? So we just like select AP term 1 until the end. So we just get 31 days lah. This is the average. Tapi kalau tengok dekat sini, AP term should be in a whole number lah. So we can do a format cell and we put numbers, no decimal place lah. So dia akan bagi 31. Right. So number of purchase order received. So purchase order received maksudnya kita nak tengok berapa banyak order received. So it should be count. Right. So we highlight number order 1 until order 110. So it should be 107. Now, next, we want to know what is the number of order by Super Power Audio. So Super Power Audio dekat customer lah. Number of order from customer Super Power Audio. So macam mana nak buat? So kita menggunakan count if. Count if. So dia kata dekat sini, count if, kalau tak tahu guna, you can always click here. Dia akan bagi tahu lah the description. Right. So the first one dia kata where do you want to look, and dia ada separate dekat sini, what do you want to look for. So this is the dia punya condition lah. Right. So dia punya condition. So kita boleh tengok dekat sini. So kita nak tengok number of order. So kita menggunakan count. So kita guna customer lah. Right. So apa yang kita nak tengok? kriteria kita, which is super power audio. So kita put a quote, double quote, super power audio. Right? So dia akan dapat 17 orders from super power audio. Boleh dapat Do you get it? Nampak tak macam mana I buat? Okay? Okay, good. So, next. This one I think you can do by yourself lah. Number of order for Scotty rectifier. So, benda yang sama. Count if. So, Scotty rectifier dekat item detail lah. Alright, so kita highlight this one. So, we put our condition which is Scotty rectifier. Right? Macam tu saja. And then we click enter. So ada 18 daripada number item details, right? Scotty rectifier. And then kita nak tahu number of epitome more than 30 days. So number of epitomes ni, so ada banyak lah, 107 kan. Tapi kita nak tahu yang more than 30 days. So kita count if, right? Kita highlight epitome, right? And then we put double quote more than 30 days. Tutup balik kurungan. Right? So you will get the number of epitome more than 30 days, which is also equal to 18. Right? Okay, siapa yang terlepas boleh tengok balik. So make sure you do it by with me Buat sekali. Okay, boleh? Alright, then next, kita tengok dekat sini, this is a double condition. Dia kata dekat sini, number of Scotty rectifier order by sonic sendirian berhad. Scotty rectifier, dia ada sound sendirian berhad. Scotty rectifier by sonic sendirian berhad. So, kita nak tahu, specifically, number of Scotty rectifier ni, order by sonic sendirian berhad. So, instead of using count if, which is we can only put one criteria or one condition. So now we have two conditions. So if you have two conditions, we put two conditions or more. We just put count if S. Maksud S tu maksudnya banyak condition dia lah. So salah. Count if S. Count if S. So kalau kita tengok dekat sini dia punya apa nama? Help file ni dia bagi tahu lah. Oh, dia dah siap video lagi. Lagi senang, kan? So tengok video atau tak faham boleh kalau nak cepat boleh tengok this one lah. Count if S. First kita masuk criteria range, kita masuk kriteria kita number 1. Criteria range number 2, kita punya condition number 2. And dot ni maksudnya boleh masuk banyak lagi. Right? So now kita masuk, let's say Scotty rectifier, kita nak count Scotty rectifier. So kita put lah Scotty. So this is the first condition. The next condition kita nak tengok, this is from sonic sendirian berhad. Sonic sendirian berhad, just put sonic. Right, tutup kurungan. So ini cara kita nak buat double condition or more than two condition pun boleh jugalah, multiple condition. Right, so kita akan dapat dia ada 3 Scotty rectifier order by sonic sendirian berhad. Boleh? So now I want you to do number of shaded cable or meter order by Vogue Corporation. Benda yang sama, let's look at this one. Can you do the next one? Number 122. But before that, sementara you buat kan, So bila you nak buat test number 1 ni? Kita nak buat bila test number 1? Minggu depan ke? Ataupun minggu satu lagi? Minggu depan, I think tak fair lah minggu depan I think kita buat lepas pilihan raya lah, minggu 28, minggu depan, hujung bulan lah, 27 sehingga 3 hari bulan, right? 27 hingga 3 hari bulan, I akan open 1 week saja. You akan ada satu kali percubaan lagi untuk jawab, right? Okay, boleh? So, dapat tak? Berapa number of shielded cable ordered by VOG Corporation? Can you type the number? Berapa you dapat? What is the number of shielded? Come on. This is very simple. Kita belum masuk lagi yang complicated punya. I think this is level sekolah menengah lagi. So how to do this? What is the number of cable ordered by VOG Corporation? Of course kita boleh buat filter kan, tapi I just want you to do by formula, right? Kita belajar kan. So kosong bukan. So letak betul-betul ada condition. Tengok sini macam mana I buat. The first one is shielded cable, should be item detail lah. You boleh copy and paste balik lah the formula kan. Let me copy and paste. Oops. So this one should be shielded cable meter. So you kena letak betul-betul dia punya perkataan dia tu tak boleh silap This is VOG Corporation. It should be equal to 3, yes. It should be equal to 3. Okay? So this is simple lah. Okay? Right. Ada soalan tak setakat ni? Before we go to the next one, very complicated. Tapi not complicated lah Kalau you pergi ke kursus Excel kan, if you company buat hantar you pergi kursus Excel, should be appreciate that one, because that one very expensive kan. Dia ada 3 peringkat kan, basic, intermediate and advanced. So advanced, kalau yang pivot table tu semua tu baru intermediate saja I think, right? So we are on level intermediate and basic lah, right? Okay, kalau you okay, then I think kita boleh tengok yang the next one. Right, so the next one is sum, average, sum if S, average if S. So can be also, this one sama juga dengan count if S. Right, count maksudnya kita nak kira lah berapa banyak kan. So kalau kita guna sum, maksudnya kita nak tengok total. And then kalau kita tengok average, which is the mean lah, average kan. So kita akan tengok the example number 3, which is Excel, basic Excel skill part 2. So boleh buka the file, basic Excel skill part 2. So this one letak tepi, this one tutup. Don't save. Alright. Okay, now I ada satu lagi data. This is data about purchase order data juga, right? Tapi dia lain sikit, right? We don't have different lines yang sebelum ni. We have product, shawl, awning and bawal. This is about tudung lah. This is kedai tudung lah. Right. So now this is the question. So let's say kita ada berapa data ni? Let's say kita tengok. So we have 472 data, right? 472 data. So now the first one, we want to find the average amount. Average amount. So this is the amount of the tudung, right? So we just put average, right? Oops. Oh, sekejap, saya salah tekan. Average, right? And then we put amount ni sampai bawah lah. So dia akan calculate average lah. And this is very simple. We have 20 ringgit, right? So average harga tudung ni 20 ringgit. Very cheap, right? Bukan mahal-mahal ratus-ratus, eh? So boleh pergi kedai tudung ni, right? Very cheap. So next, number of shawl sold. So kita nak tengok number of shawl sold. Kita tekan count if, right? Sebab dia satu condition saja kan, shawl. So kita tekan if, and then kita select product until this one. Kita put the condition shawl. Right? We have 122 ordered, right? Sold lah. This is already sold kan. Okay. Right, kita buat ni dan kita rehat sekejap lah. Nak cabar baca kopi ke apa ke boleh lah. Kita bagi habis dulu. Right. So next, number of shawl or sold from online shop. So online shop. So this is a source kan. Online shop. Dia ada social media online shop lah. So we can put count if s. Right. Sebab kita ada dua condition, shawl and online shop. So we select shawl. This is tapi capital letter jangan lupa. Right. Mesti ikut sama sebab dia kalau tak sama mungkin dapat kosong. And then the second criteria is from online shop. So we put online shop. Right. So this is how we do lah. So online shop. So kita akan dapat berapa? How many? You should get berapa? Can you calculate? Okay, tengah buat. Right. 98. Right, good. It should be 98 lah. Right. So this is function yang kita pakai tadi adalah count if. Kalau kita ada satu condition, kalau kita ada beberapa condition, kita akan pakai count if s. Sama juga untuk average dengan total, right? Sum. So kalau average, let's say kalau kita ada satu condition, average amount less than 20, maksudnya satu condition saja. So kita akan pakai average.
Doktor, sorry.
Ya.
Boleh tak nak tengok balik yang number of shawl dia punya formula tu?
This one.
Saya nak try balik. Tadi macam tersilap sikit.
Yang ni. Shawl for online kan?
Okay dah.
Okay.
Sorry. Saya try balik. Thank you.
Alright. So kalau ada dua, maksud kita letak dua lah, right? So untuk average sama juga. Since this one we have only one condition, just put average if. Kalau satu condition, if saja. Kalau ada banyak condition, if s. Kena ingat itu je lah. So amount. So this is amount. Kita highlight semua, then we put double quote less than 20. right, less than 20, so dia akan calculate lah. So it should be equal to RM17.63. So kita kena format cell lah, duit tak. Kita bagi 2 decimal points sudah cukup lah. Right, and then kita put in dollar sign lah, ringgit sign lah. So kita put format cell, and then special custom kita letak RM lah. RM. This one not good. RM which with a point. This one lah. 2, right? So kalau you tak ada lagi RM tu, you boleh define lah. So you can define on special, custom ni boleh tambah lah RM kan. This is the formula lah. Right, you boleh tambah dekat currency pun, you boleh tukar lah simbol RM. Right, okay. So next, kita tengok number 5, question number 5, average amount of shawl purchased from social media. So this is 2 condition, but dia tak sama, dia ada sedikit perbezaan dengan apa nama count tadi. Count very simple. Let's see, kita tengok average. So average if s, right? So let's look at the documentation. Documentation for average if s. So dekat sini nampak tak dia punya description dia. Average if s, the first description is the average range. So the number that we want to calculate. And then kita masukkan criteria range number 1. And then criteria 1 lah. Criteria range number 2 and the criteria 2. And dot. Maksudnya ada kriteria lain-lain boleh letak lah. So the point is, the first one is the number that we want to take the average. So the number that we want to take average is amount lah, right? And then our condition, shawl purchase. Shawl is a product. So kita highlight ni, kita letak shawl lah, shawl. Right? This is the first condition. And then the second condition is from social media. Social media is a source. Kita highlight the range of source. And we put social media. Right. So can you tell what is the range, what is the average of shawl purchase from social media? Boleh? You all tak terlibat dengan PRU ke? Zulaila saja yang terlibat RM90.91. Alright, good. So you make it in ringgit lah, dollars currency kan. So pergi ke currency and klik OK, right. So you dapat RM90. So now, can you do this one? The next one, number 6. Can you tell me what is the average amount of owning purchase from online shop paid by credit card? This one is 3 condition dekat sini. Owning, online, credit card. So let's do it. Average if s. So we have amount kan. So the amount, we select the amount. And then we start from owning. So owning. So this one. Right. So first condition. Second condition is from online shop. Online shop. Right. Oops. And then the third condition, paid by credit card. So we select the payment type, credit card. Right. Okay. Nampak tak? I tambah saja condition kat belakang. So it become berapa ringgit RM22.37. Okay. You can try by yourself. Ada nak tengok formula dia? Kan kita nak move to the next one. So I go very slow here. I hope you understand how to use it. And ni dah tunjuk dah formula. Semua formula. It should be this one. Okay sebab kita dah macam ketinggalan banyak masa ni. Dekat pukul 10 dah. Right. Okay. Alright, now next kita tengok count the number of sales for each region. So this one very simple lah. Count if, right? Count is. Kita tengok number of sales from each region. So this one is lah. Right. Should be 44 kan? Betul lah. Right. So next kita tengok, kita remember balik tadi this one just to recall balik untuk cari satu condition count if. Kalau banyak condition is if s. Right. So total sales benda yang sama. So total sales we going to use sum. Sum. Right. Sum, sebab kita nak letak condition, maksudnya kita nak if. Right. Sum if satu condition saja, amount less than RM20. So amount less than RM20. So amount yang less than RM20 semua kita nak tambah semua. So it become 4,247. Letaklah dalam currency. Right. So next, let's say kita nak tengok total sale for bawal. So sum if, right? Sum if total sales for bawal. So kita letak amount, and then kita put the condition bawal. Sekejap. I think something wrong kat sini on my computer. Alright. Sum if s. Sum if s. Right. What is the difference between sum if and sum if s? Right. Sum if s. Kadang-kadang macam ni lah Nampak ya, komputer lama macam ni. So kita tengok sum if s, how to use it. Tadi kita tengok sum if kan. Alright. So benda yang sama, first is sum range. So benda yang kita nak sum. And then this next is a criteria one. and criteria 1, criteria 2 and criteria 2, and so on lah. Right, so kita boleh pakai sum if and sum if else kalau kita nak beberapa condition, benda yang sama lah. So let's say this one kita ada satu condition, satu condition saja kan. Sum if, sepatutnya this one lah. Right, kalau tak boleh kita buat yang satu lagi. And then the next one is this one, bawal. Oh, what happened? Oh ya, kalau ni tambah satu lagi lah. Oh ya, kalau kita ada condition, kita kena pakai condition yang selain daripada calculate the numbers lah, right? Numbers kalau maksudnya kalau sum if, kita hanya boleh calculate untuk the amount saja. Kalau kita ada condition yang lain, right, kita kena guna sum if else lah, baru kita akan dapat the value. Right, so nampak tak perbezaan dekat sini? This one, let's say I tekan sum if sahaja, right, this is quite different dengan average tadi tu. So kalau kita nak calculate dia punya, let's say this one, kita nak tengok more than 5, so kita boleh guna sum if sajalah. So you can also watch the video if you don't understand. Kalau kita ada beberapa condition lain, maksudnya selain daripada tempat yang kita nak calculate the value of total tu, right, so kita akan pakai sum if else lah. It's a bit different, right? So this one dengan this one, sum if else. Boleh? Right. So this one letak bentuk format currency lah. Okay. Now, the last one before we get some rest untuk copy. Right, total sale for bawal amount less than RM20. How to do this? This one, sum if as, right? Tekan tab lah bagi dia besar kan. So kita nak amount sales kan. So kita highlight this one. And then kita nak the first condition is bawal. So we highlight bawal. Calculate for bawal. Oops. Bawal. And next is the amount less than RM20. So kita highlight balik yang tu, amount tu less than RM20. So if you have a shorter code, you can share with me. It's 22,800. Kalau you ada shorter code, you boleh share with me, ataupun you boleh try juga amount letak less than RM20 dulu. Tapi tak logik jugalah. This is the correct one lah. Alright. So I share the formula again lah. Oh. Okay, you can screenshot. Dah. So I think untuk this part, I think if you have any problem, ada problem tak untuk this part? Before we go to proceed to the next part which is a logical function, if and or, and the one is VLOOKUP. Soalan? So far okay, alright, good. So if you okay now, boleh download dulu untuk slide data number 4 ni, boleh download. Alright, kita rehat sekejap lah. Right, rehat dalam 10 minit untuk baca kopi sekejap. Okay, kita tengok logical operators, if, else and so on lah. Now, sebelum kita pergi logic if, else and or ni, right, kita tengok this one, logical operator dulu. Right, logical operator. So let's say kita nak cari logical formula. Let's say we want to know 29 sama dengan 48 tak? So kita letak equal 29 equal to 48. So it should be equal to false lah. Dia akan bagi tahu, okay, this is false, tak sama. 29 tak sama dengan 48. It's not equal to 48. So not equal is true lah. Right. Is 29 greater than 48? So kita letak 29 greater than 48. So it should be equal to false lah. Right. Is 29 less than 48? Right. So kita letak equal 29 less than 48. So it should be equal to true. Right. Is 29 greater than or equal to 48? So letak 29 more than or equal to 48. Right. So it should be equal to false. Right. Another one is 29 less than or equal to 48. So 29 less than or equal to 48. So it should be equal to true. So this is very good function, right? So where we can identify, Excel can identify, right? So this one is not equal. This one is more than, less than, more than or equal to, less than or equal to, equal. So dia boleh identify kan? So this is very good lah. Good function and means that Excel boleh faham. So di dalam page number berapa? Page number 9. Right? Page number 9. Right. So now kita tengok if function. If function. So let's say you dah buka kan file ni kan, demo ni kan, number 4 kan. So let's say I ada 2 score. Right? So I want to know is score, sorry, first is score 1 equal to score 2. Right? So to get the answer false equal false, true or false, kita letak equal score number 1 equal to score number 2, which is false lah. So let's say kita tak nak dia bagi dalam bentuk false, true false, kita akan menggunakan if. So let's say I copy this one, the question is ni senang, right? So if score 1 equal to 2, put 1. Kalau tak, letak kosong. So maksudnya kita akan menggunakan function if score 1, kita letak dia punya function ya. First the logical test lah. And next is value if true. The next one if value if false. Kita tengok dia punya documentation dia. Banyak sangat saya buka. Punya komputer dah slow. Windows 7. So now function cara nak pakai dia, dia bagi kat sini where is the argument. Where is the argument? General formula dia tak bagi Alright, dia kata dekat sini. Kalau argument kita yang C2 ni, C2 sama dengan yes, letak 1. Kalau tak, letak 2. So dia akan ikutlah kita punya tu. So let's say if score 1 equal to score 2, right, letak value 1. Kalau tak sama, letak 2, letak kosong. Right? So dia akan bagi tahu, oh this is 0, tak sama dengan kosong, tak sama dengan score 1, tak sama dengan score 2 lah. Sama juga kalau kita nak terbalikkan, kita tak nak letak 0, 1, kita nak letak pass or fail. Let's say if score 1 equal to more than 50, letak pass. kita letak pass. Otherwise, kita letak fail. Right, tutup kurungan. Boleh nampak ke? Ke kecil sangat? Saya besarkan sikit. Right, so bagi you nampak. Right, so nampak tak? If A5, score number 1, more than 50, kita letak pass. Kalau tak, sama, letak fail. So, dia akan letak pass lah. This is pass. So, another one is, if score 1 more than 50, score 1 more than 50, right, letak yes. Kalau tak sama, kalau less than 50, letak no. So, tutup kurungan. Tutup kod dia kena tutup and then tutup kurungan. Right, baru kita tekan enter lah. So, it should be yes lah. Okay, boleh faham? The concept of if function ni. Right. So next, kalau function kita, if score 1 more than score 2, get the total score. Kalau tak sama, tak besar, tak score 1 kecil daripada score 2, letak invalid. So kita benda yang sama, if score 1 more than score 2, letak depan function sum score 1 and score 2. Right? Kalau tak, letak invalid. So dia akan bagi, okay, this is a score 1 and summation of score 1 and score 2. Boleh? Boleh faham? Ada soalan tak setakat ni? I hope you understand lah. It's very simple kan? Tengok balik formula last tu. Okay. Right. So, apa yang I buat dekat sini, I nak tengok kalau score 1 ni besar daripada score 2, I nak cari dia punya total score 1 and score 2. Kalau tak kecil, score 1 is kecil, letak invalid. Macam tu saja. Right. Okay, next. Kita nak tengok example number 2. Example number 2, I ada score total marks, right? Total marks. This is the guideline lah. Kalau less than 50, fail. More than 50, pass. Kalau more than 80, should be distinction lah. So apa yang buat? I nak letak if this score more than 80, dia sepatutnya distinction. Right? Else, kalau tak sama, else, ada if lagi. Dan ini maksudnya looping if, right? Dia maksudnya dia ada if dalam if, right? So kalau dia tak sama, sepatutnya kena benda lain lah. Tapi kita nak tak lagi. If this one score ni more than 50, right? Should put pass. Right? Right? Okay. Tutup, tak payah tutup kurungan. Sepatutnya dia kena ada, kalau tak sama dengan, okay, maksudnya sekarang ni, kalau skor ni lebih 80, letak distinction. Kalau tak sama, ada if lagi. If, tengok lagi satu lagi condition. If dia lebih besar daripada 50, letak pass. Kalau tak, letak if lagi. I nak if B17 ni less than 50. Less than 50, I nak put fail. Kalau tak sama, invalid. Maksudnya mungkin dia tak letak apa-apa kan, valid. So tutup kurungan. Satu. So make sure you tutup semua. We have 1, 2, 3 kurungan. 1, 2, 3. Baru you akan dapat the distinction, pass, fail or invalid lah. Right? So dia akan dapat distinction. So once you dapat ni, then you double click lah. Double click dekat hujung tu, you akan dapat the fill in semua lah. Boleh? Right? Very simple. Okay? Boleh faham? Boleh faham? Right. Let's do another one. Let's do another one, which is salary data. Okay, now I nak classifykan this one. So let's say kalau gaji dia satu tahun, current salary lah, satu tahun kurang daripada 50,000, letak low lah. Kalau lebih daripada 50,000, letak moderate. Kalau lebih daripada 100,000, letak high. Right? So kita letak macam ni. Equal if, so equal satu saja, if current salary, right, more than, kita buat yang tinggi dulu, 1,000 ringgit. Right, 1,000, letak high. Right? And then kalau tak sama, tak lebih daripada 100,000, let's say dia lebih daripada 50,000, if current salary more than 50,000, letak moderate. Right? Kalau tak sama, let's say if current salary less than 50,000, right, letak low. Right? Yang lain, selain daripada itu, invalid. Maksudnya kalau tak letak apa-apa, letak invalid lah. Mesti double quote lah, invalid. So kira berapa banyak kurungan kita ada. Kita ada 1, 2, 3. So kita tutup 3 kali. Right? Boleh. So this is how we do lah. Benda yang sama. Okay? Boleh? So kita dapat macam ni, moderate. So kita just double click, kita akan dapat lah benda yang sama. This is very simple. Very simple. Alright? So for N and O ni, I think kita tak cukup masa nak tunjuk VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. Very important. So kita ada 15 minit lagi. So this one I akan put dalam video lah. Dalam video, I akan post dalam video next week. Boleh tengok lah. Okay, boleh. Alright, next. Ada soalan tak setakat ni before we go to VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP? Tak ada soalan So kita tengok the next file, which is VLOOKUP. Okay, VLOOKUP. Right. So let's say I ada satu table ni kan. I ada satu table, ada product code, quantity and price. So let's say I nak buat satu dashboard, I nak identify. Let's say I clear this one dulu. I clearkan this one dulu. Clear all. Okay. Right. So let's say I letak laptop. I nak tahu the price for laptop. So normal yang kita belajar based on absolute reference and relative reference, kita letak this one. So for laptop, kita cari laptop, kita letak price ni. Okay, kita dapat 1,928. So let's say I change shoes. So I kena mencari pula. Right, shoes berapa? Oh, penat lah macam ni kan. Kalau ni table kecil, okey lah. Kalau normal kita business kan, mesti table berpanjang-panjang kan. So, I tak berapa prefer this one. So, I nak dia tolong cari dekat I. Berapa price dia. Kalau I letak shoes dekat sini, cari price dia. So, I menggunakan VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP means that is different lah. VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup lah. So, kita nak cari dalam bentuk vertical. HLOOKUP kalau kita ada table yang memanjang lah. Right? Kalau macam yang tadi data tadi tu yang dah tunjuk dekat I tadi tu kan. Siapa nama? Farisha ke? Right? So dia kena menggunakan HLOOKUP lah. So let's say I menggunakan VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. So bila you type VLOOKUP ni, dia akan keluar ni, you tekan tab. Right, so now dia kata dekat sini ada beberapa information dia nak. First is value, lookup value. Next is table array. The next third argument is column index number. And the last one range lookup. Right, so kita tengok dekat sini VLOOKUP dia punya help document. So we can understand very simple by looking at the help document. So dia kata sini VLOOKUP. So what you want to look up? So I want to look up for shoes. Where you want to look up for it? So I want to look up in this table. The column number in the range contain the value to return. Maksudnya kolom apa yang kita nak return? Let's say this is column number 4 lah. 1, 2, 3, 4 price. Right? So mana tadi? Okay. So, return value and approximate or exact match. So, this indicate lah kalau exact match is 0, false. Approximate is 1. So, kita akan pakai exact dulu lah. So, now kita nak tengok. So, kita nak suruh dia cari shoes. Price for shoes. Right? So, dekat mana kita nak tengok table array. Kita highlight the table array ni. Right? Comma. Column index. So, kita nak dia display price kan. So, price kat column number 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4. And then, dia ada keluar dua. True approximate match. False exact match. So, kita nak 0. Which is representing false lah. Ataupun you boleh type false dekat sini. Right. Benda yang sama lah. Kalau kita tengok dekat this one. 0 is representing false lah. So, kita letak 0. Right, 0 ataupun type false tu boleh lah, tak kisah. So I nak cut short bagi simple. So tekan 0. So tekan enter. So dia akan bagi tahu okay, shoes is 120 cents. So let's say I change this one to watch. So dia akan change dekat value dekat I. Let's say I change the cameras. So dia akan change the value of price, right? So sometimes this one tak apa, biar dulu, okay. So now kita tengok VLOOKUP exact match. Benda yang sama. So now can you do this? Find the price for camera, right? Price for cameras and find unit quantities yang ada. Cari total price. Now, so first VLOOKUP. Cari cameras, look dekat table ni. Okay, since kita nak cari price dekat 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 0 for exact match. Kita nak exact value dia bagi kat kita. So dia akan bagi tahu, okay, cameras is RM2,539. Total should be this price multiply with unit. Right? So kita dapat this one lah. Alright. Boleh. So let's say kita tulis mobile phone. So kita akan dapat lah, the price will change lah. Let's say kita touch shoes. So the price will change. Clothes. The price will change. Kita tak perlu cari. Please show both formula. Okay. This one. This is the formula kan. Besarkan sikit. Right. VLOOKUP A16 maksudnya kita nak lookup for clothes. And where to look up? The table array. Kita highlight semua table ni. And column to look up. Kita nak cari price kan. So price dekat column number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. And 0 dekat belakang ni kita nak exact value. Jangan bagi approximate, exact value. Ambil semua letak kat sini. Kosong. Right? So, kosong or false lah. Okay. So, enter. Boleh? So, this is total. Maksudnya total multiply je lah. Price multiply unit. You can add the total lah. Okay. Alright, boleh. Now, try to do this one. So, let's say kita ada beberapa. Right, this one I dah calculate dah kat you. Ada benda yang sama lah. So, unit pun, okay. Instead of unit ni I boleh change lah. But this unit I want to exactly sama. Right, so macam mana nak buat? So, let's say kamera benda yang sama. Right, look up for cameras. Where to look up? Look up at this table. Right, and then price is column number 4, so letak column number 4, right? And then I want an exact value, so exact value is false, 0. So dia akan cari this one. Now unit sama juga. Unit looking for VLOOKUP cameras, look at this table, highlight this table, right? Units dekat mana? Column number 3. Column number 3. Column number 3. And exact match. So letak sini. Right. So now kalau kita nak turun bawah ni, right? Dia dapat sama tak? Dia akan lari sikit kan? Nampak tak? Dia akan lari sikit. The table array ni lari. Tapi this one A22 sama. 4, 0 sama. So what we need to do? We need to do what? Kita dah belajar tadi kan? Absolute reference. So letak sini. Apit dua-dua. So apit dua-dua. Ini pun sama jugalah. Apit dua-dua lah. Apitkan. Apitkan. Right? So you double click. Atau you tarik lah. So you akan dapat this one. So dia tak lari lah. Table yang sama. Okay, boleh? Boleh Okay, very good. Okay, now data validation and VLOOKUP. So instead of kita nak type one by one, watch. Oh, penat juga nak type ni. Kita ni jenis orang malas kan? Malas nak type. So malas nak type, kita boleh buat benda yang senang sikit. So for example, let's say I buat benda yang sama lah. Unit price, I buat VLOOKUP. Right, I nak cari perfume ni. And let's say from this one to this one. Right, number 4, number 0. I dapat. So now, instead of tulis choose one by one kan, I nak ada drop menu. So I buat apa kat sini? I tekan sini. I pergi ke data tab. Dia tak boleh tekan 2 kali. Pin balik. Alright. Data tab ni mana tadi? Okay, this one kan. Data tab. So I pergi ke sini dekat data tool. Data tool, I click on data validation. So pergi ke data validation. Right. So dekat sini dia akan ada 3 tab lah. Right. So you pergi ke setting dekat sini, validation criteria, allow. You tekan drop down dekat sini, cari list. Cari list. And then source list kat mana? Source list, tekan situ, yang ambil this one. You highlight this one. You highlight the product laptop until mobile data. So tekan OK. Right. So you akan dapat dekat sini the list down. So you tukar lah. So you boleh tekan sini je. Tak payah type. Nampak tak? Okay. Mobile phone cameras. So dia akan berubah lah. Right. Okay. Boleh? So this one sama jugalah. VLOOKUP. This one. Let's say units kan. Units kat sini lah. So number 3 kan. So comma 30. Right. Okay. Boleh. Ini total multiply price multiply with unit. Okay. Ada soalan tak setakat ni? Soalan? No question dan okay. Kita tengok dekat kita tengok dekat VLOOKUP approximate match. Tadi kita tengok exact match, which is the last argument is equal to 0 kan. Now, kita nak tengok bila nak pakai one ni. Bila nak pakai one, bila kita ada bukan categorical data. Alright. Categorical data maksudnya macam ni lah, kamera, mobile phone, perfume, soal lah. Let's say kita ada sales amount. Right, kalau sales dia tak buat sales apa-apa dia akan fail lah, maksudnya dia tak dapat apa-apa commission. Kalau dia buat 2,000, dia kategori okey, dia akan dapat commission RM40. Kalau dia buat 2,300, dia still dapat RM40 juga. Sebab dia range dia 2,000 hingga 3,000. Kalau dia buat 3,000 ke atas, dia akan dapat RM200. Kalau dia buat 5,000 ke atas, dia akan dapat RM500 commission. More than 10,000 dapat 1,500 commission. Right. So maksudnya kalau dia buat dia RM2,000, dia dapat 40. Kalau dia buat 2,500, still 40 jugalah. Kalau dia buat 3,000, dapat 200. 3,500, 200. Kalau dia dapat dia buat sales RM4,500, dia still dapat RM200 juga commission. Right. So this is what we want to find lah. So we want to know what is the commission received if we done sales 2,100. So kalau dia buat 2,100, kita akan menggunakan exact match lah, approximate match. So approximate match ni dia akan calculate from 0 to 2,000 for the next one, dia akan letak sebagai commission 0 lah. Dia akan ambil sini saja. 2,000 to 3,000, sebelum the next column ni, the next row ni, dia akan ambil this one saja. So benda yang sama, let's say VLOOKUP, right? So kita nak cari sales dan 2,100. So kita cari kat sales, this is table dia, right? So commission, range yang kita nak tengok, commission receive kan, number 1, 2, 3. 3. Instead of letak false for exact match, kita letak true for approximate match. True is equal to 1 lah, sama. So dia akan beritahu this is RM40. Let's say kita letak 3,500. So RM200. Let's say 0. Let's say dia letak 1,500. So still 0, tak ada commission langsung. Let's say 11,500. So dia akan letak 1,500. So this is a function for exact match. Sorry, approximate match. Boleh faham Boleh? Ada soalan tak?
Tengok formula doktor.
Formula, okay. Sama je formula dia. Cuma instead of kita letak kosong dekat belakang ni, kita letak 1. Right? So, di mana nak guna? Bila kita ada bukan categorical data. Maksudnya kita ada dalam range. Right? Kita nak bagi dalam range. Boleh Okay. Alright. Okay. Now we move to HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP benda yang sama dengan VLOOKUP. Benda yang sama. Contoh macam laptop ni, kita nak tahu price. Tapi table dia punya table orientation dia tak sama dengan VLOOKUP punya orientation. VLOOKUP table dia vertical. HLOOKUP bila kita ada horizontal format. Right? Maksudnya table tu dia memanjang. Right? Dia punya kategori dia kat sini. So benda yang sama, let's say kita nak tengok laptop punya price. So kita guna HLOOKUP. Nak tengok apa? Tengok laptop. Nak tengok kat mana? Tengok kat table ni. Kita highlight the whole table. Right? So now, value kat mana kita tengok? Dekat row number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cari price. Right? Price is number 4. And then 0 for exact match. Benda yang sama lah. Okay? So you can do with the data validation jugalah. Right? So you try to do with data validation. Right? Benda yang sama. Boleh? I think that's all. Ada soalan tak? Because it's already 10:30. Group-group yang lain, make sure you cari data. and you try to practice video-video yang I bagi sebelum ni. You boleh tengok dalam U Future. You tengok dalam U Future, I think I dah bagi video, banyak video I bagi. For chapter number 2, let's see. Continuation chapter number 2. This is how to install this one. Ni VLOOKUP, kalau you tak faham lagi boleh tengok balik, right? So ini 6 post for chapter number 2. You boleh tengok week number 4. Benda yang sama juga I dah post chapter number 2, right? This is how logical operator. This one I dah bagi kan, and or kan. You boleh tengok lah, sebab hari ni tak sempat lah nak habiskan semua kan. And then kat sini basic Excel skill 2 and so on lah. Right, semua I dah bagi dekat sini. You boleh tengok balik. So if you think that you miss out anything during this lecture today, tu hari Isnin I akan upload lah. Hari Isnin I akan upload the recorded lecture hari ni, okay? Don't forget to get your data for project. Cari. Siapa tak ada group lagi? Zairi. Siapa yang boleh pick up Zairi? So class leader siapa? I lupa dah. Siapa class leader yang create this group? Zairi, you kena communicate dengan member yang lain, okay? Make sure they pick up you. Kalau tidak susah you nak buat project you ada project this one, right? So Zairi, please cari group, right? And join the group, make a contribution, right? Okay, next kita akan ada test number 1 during week number, ni cuti kan, week 20 to 26 ni cuti. Kita ada kelas bila? Waktu next class is 26 I think. Our next class bila? Kejap kita nak habis dah. I just nak tengok bila kelas kita. Next class is sekarang 12. Next is 12 lah. Bulan 10 bulan 12, lambat lagi lah. So minggu hujung bulan ni kita akan ada 28 hingga 23 hari bulan kita akan ada test number 1. Right, make sure you do a data camp. Zairi, join the data camp Zairi. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Doktor.
Okay, Doktor.
Right.
Thank you, Doktor.